that side. It's on that side. It's on that side. It's on that side. It's on that side.
So it is day one, January 7th, and it's not off to the best starts. I mean, it could have been a little bit better. I woke up late, so I'm like rushing to do this, but I did want to record a clip because I'm going to stick to it. So my two goals for today, because makeup's not being done because I am late for work, are get my steps in, which is about to start right now because I'm going to go ahead and walk, and start a poem. That way, when I upload tomorrow, there will be a poem in this video. I was about to say something else. Oh, my devotion for today was the plan that I started was fighting fear, fatigue, and having faith. I believe that's what it was called. But it was just about keeping your faith during times of transition. So you have to allow God to shift things in your life so that you'll be able to, one, stay with your purpose and follow the path that He wants you to follow. But you cannot have anxiety, which is what I had last night. I did have a little bit of anxiety for whatever reason, which is also why I overslept, because I did not go to sleep until about 3 something this morning. But I was praying and I was talking to God. Sorry, my glasses are fogging up and I look a mess and I'm greasy, but it's okay because we're gonna work this out. Anyways, so yeah, it's just talking about, like I said, keeping your faith and all that stuff during change. So I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be a good day. I'm making me some coffee because I'm still halfway asleep, and I'm gonna get my steps in. So I'm in the gross motor room right now of our school, but I wanted to record a clip before I went for my walk. I'm about to walk right now. I have 5,600 steps, if I'm not mistaken, which is okay, but I think my goal is 10,000. So I'm about to go for a walk and then come back and work on a poem, my first one of this new venture, I guess, is journey. So hopefully I can get through with that, or at least start one, because I have been feeling kind of blocked. Today was okay. I had a lot of anxiety last night, like I told y'all earlier, so I did not sleep a lot, but I'm gonna push through, and hopefully that'll mean that I can go to sleep and sleep really good this evening. So, and then tomorrow I have to wake up early because tomorrow's a makeup day. So it's the end of day one, and it was an interesting day. I did not make all my steps, unfortunately, but it's okay. I'm only short like 1,100 steps. So 1,100 steps. I made 8,934. So anyways, so yeah, I did write a poem today. Well, I wrote 2, but one of them may not be put out because I did write it in a very irritated state, and I'm trying to, be positive. Or maybe I might post it at the end of this video. Who knows? But tomorrow is gonna be a makeup day, so I need to be heading to bed pretty soon so that I can make sure that I wake up on time, because like I said earlier today, I did oversleep. Sorry. And so I'm gonna edit this footage and then do all the stuff for tomorrow, and then I'll put that in, and then y'all get y'all first video. But anyways, like I said, my devotion for today was to trust in God in times of change, and that is what I'm doing. It has been, like I said, an interesting day. So there were times when I was kind of like over it, but I think it's more so because I was tired, because I was up all last night. But I'm gonna get prepared for bed and start all over tomorrow. And hopefully I can reach my steps tomorrow. There's a possibility that I could reach them tonight, but as far as right now goes, I don't think I'm gonna be picking up the camera, my phone, anymore tonight. So good night. The end of day one out of the rest of my life. It is day 2, and I did not record this morning because I was once again running late. It's been an interesting day. I don't know why my hair looks like this, but you know, I'm just gonna work with it because I don't have any other choice. I did complete one goal. I do have my makeup. As you can see, it's probably looking crusted and dusted because I've been at work all day. Actually, let me get my light out. But it's been a very interesting day. I did not get my steps in. I'm not even close to being done with that, but after I calm down a little bit, then I'm gonna go try and take a walk. I just needed to take a second because it's been, like I said, it's been an interesting day. A very irritating day, to say the least, as you can see by my hair. So when I get done eating my lunch, which is, we're not gonna talk about that, I'm going to go and try and do some walking, at least for like 30 minutes, to kind of relax myself, because once again, I'm very irritated, and I wish that I could voice why I'm irritated, but I do not want, just not set up for anything confrontational wise. Is that a word? I mean, confrontational is a word. I don't think I use it right. Anyways, my devotion for today was about, once again, trusting in God when in times of change, which I really needed that on my spirit because there's a lot of change going on, and I have to keep the faith that is going to be a positive change and not take it as such a negative thing. But at the same time, you know, the enemy will place a whole bunch of stuff in your life to make you question whether or not you're doing the right thing or whether or not you're on the right path. So that's where I'm at right now. And maybe I need to, you know, continue with the changes that I'm making. But so it could be an eye-opening experience because where I'm at right now in my life, I just feel like I need to make some more changes that I'll talk about later once I start to really move forward with those. Anyways, I'm getting off subject. This is supposed to be like a little 2-minute update, but 2 goals completed, so I'm proud of myself for that. I'm gonna keep pumping my head up because if I don't, nobody else will. So my makeup is done. That's 1. My poem is done. That's 2. So at the end of this video, probably tonight when I get home, before I take all this makeup off, I don't know what this hair is doing. We'll get it together. I'm gonna do my hair this weekend. Anyways, that's beside the point. Anyways, that is my plans. That is where I'm at so far. This is day 2, and it is a struggle city where I am right now, but it's gonna only go up from here. I think it's gonna improve a lot more once I get out of this stage of being irritated by things that has nothing to do with my goals. It's a process, but the first 2 days have been pretty decent. Okay, so I'm off work now, and I need to get the rest of my steps in. So I'm going to walk home. I think that I'll be able to meet that goal when I walk home, which is gonna be awesome. I got 4 dots on my Fitbit because I'm not fancy, so I got a little like slight work. But now at the end of the day, my hair is starting to settle. At the end of the day, I've been looking crazy all day, and now it's starting to settle into its final form. That's not even that great, but you know. All right, so it is the end of the day, and I'm only short 66 steps, which I'm sure that I will probably achieve that by the end of the night. But I did want to go ahead and edit this video so that I won't have to worry about that later. So at this point, I have not yet met the step count, but I want to go ahead and record this so that I can edit. Look at my hair looking crazy still, y'all. I cannot get it together. Anyways, so yes, I have faith that I'm going to be able to get my step count. It's the end of day 2, and it's only been 2 days, but I do feel really good about meeting. Most of my goals are just getting started, you know. Like my devotions are talking about this week. It's just a lot of changes happening, and I just have to adapt. I'm going to read the poem from day 1. It's a very short one. And then I'm going to end this vlog or whatever. I'm going to say journey. It's going to be my journey. So these are going to be my journey videos. Okay, so this doesn't have a name. I'm going to read it and then I'm going to explain a little bit about why I wrote it as much as I can. And then let's be the end of this video. Yes. Okay. People love to try my patience as if they don't know it's thin. Just because we used to be cool don't mean we'll be cool again. People act like they don't know that I have two sides. On one side I'm cool, but the other is where my gangster hides. You see, you catch me on a cool day and think everything is good, but the next time you catch me, you see something you never knew you would. As sweet as I can be, know that I can turn sour. So don't be fooled, because switching up is my superpower. Let me explain this real quick. So, people in general, like in my life in general, not in my life, but people that I have come in contact with feel as though because I'm like mal-mannered, I guess, that means that I'm gonna take all the stuff that they like, you know, throw at me. Like people will be having a bad day, so they'll talk to me any kind of way, or not even talk to me any kind of way, but they'll just be slight with me, like, or act a certain way around me and think that I'm not gonna pop off or that I'm not gonna say anything, because I don't normally do that. I'm not confrontational. So if somebody does something to me, most likely I'm just gonna stop talking to them. I'm just gonna cut them off. But lately I just been feeling more like I need to start speaking up and speaking my mind, because me cutting people off or ghosting people is not helping them understand what they did to me, you know, because I feel like it's not making me feel, you know, and not to be petty and not to be like, you hurt me so I'm gonna hurt you. No, it's not about that. It's about me standing up for myself, because that's something else that I need to change. I'm not as vocal with my feelings because I'm an overthinker. So I'm like, well, how would they feel if I tell them how I feel? Well, now I don't care, because I've been shown so many sides to so many people that I feel should act a certain, not even act a certain way, should be a certain way. Like if you call yourself my friend, then you should always be a friend. But you didn't show me that we're not friends. So don't come at me any type of way and expect for me just to not say nothing and just keep it pushing and all that stuff. No, I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel, because if the shoe's on the other foot, you will come to me and you will tell me how you feel. So that's where that poem came from. It actually came from something else, but I just don't want to even get into that. I'm at the point in my life where no baby, I'm starting to feel my hair, so I'm like that poem is just, you know, the first poem I've written in a couple months, so it may not be, you know, the best, but to me it was a good poem and I feel like I should share it. Anyways, peace out. I will see y'all on Thursday. So yeah, it don't matter. I'll see y'all Thursday.